Welcome to Streaming Deluxe. Welcome my friends to a new video. So my friends, in this video I want to talk about hype and expectation when it comes to Cyberpunk 2077. And my friends, I excuse myself already. I'm not going to make a Steam key giveaway with this video, so check out one of my other videos to comment there, and then we're going to make some giveaways in the coming days. So stay tuned, my friends. I understand. I know you love my giveaway, but we're continuing this. But in this video, I want to talk about Cyberpunk 2077, about the expectation and the hype. Oh my god. So I think it's probably one of the most expected games since years. So my friends, you know this. So also, therefore, it's maybe also one of the most hyped games since years. And guys, I just want to remind you all, very often if the game is so hyped, has so high expectation of the players, mostly we will get a little bit disappointed. Look at all those trailers that I have now here in this video. They are impressive, they are amazing, the guns look amazing, everything is so great, and honestly guys, I'm myself totally hyped. I'm looking so much forward to this game. I really think this could be like the game of the century. So I mean, I love the setting, I love the guns, I love the first person perspective, I love the graphics, and I'm actually looking forward to get myself a much better PC, a huge screen to play this in 4K with a GPU 3090 from Nvidia RTX. So I'm looking just forward to this. And guys, I know all of you too. So but yeah, let us remind us what could actually possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? So I could imagine that in the beginning there are some crashes, performance issues, optimization issues, stutters. Yes, they postponed the release several times. So is it maybe because they had some performance issues? We've seen some gameplay. Gameplay looks good, but I mean, you need to run this game here on all the people's PCs. So what are the recommended specs? Do people really fulfill the recommended specs? Play with two old PCs? Maybe it's just also made too much for consoles. We will see. So there will definitely be some kind of trap, and people might go with the first stutters, the first optimization problems, and review bomb then the game on Steam, and I hope it's not happening. So then there might be some gameplay decisions that some of you guys do not like. So maybe it's a little bit too social justice warrior stuff in it, so people then don't like this and then they get super angry. Maybe they like the way how a character behaves, not a lot of those things. So then another issue could be the controls. So for example, the controls or the gameplay, in my personal opinion, in The Witcher 3 or also in The Witcher 1, I never really liked the game mechanics, the fighting mechanics, and I had to wait until a community mod was coming out to actually improve the sword play. So maybe the controlling, the gunplay, maybe the melee combat from first-person perspective, maybe it's not satisfying. It's not that much fun. So that's always keep this in mind. So The Witcher 3 was pushed very much by the beautiful graphics and the story, but was it really pushed forward by the gameplay itself, by the melee combat with the swords? I don't know. Yeah, and then I said characters don't fit in your worldview. What do you think about this character? I mean, that's all something people have to keep in mind, because there are going to be so many different opinions. So people are going to be disappointed by one or another point. So, oh, guys. So, please write in the commentary section where you think that this game could actually fall short. So I'm very much interested in this. And yeah, what else could be the case? So yeah, it's going to be an RPG. Is it going to be like GTA? Do people expect an open world like GTA, or the easy way how GTA plays? Maybe it's much more complicated than this. Maybe the open world is not so lively, so immersive than it looks on the videos. Yeah, and of course the graphics not going to look like this, because not everyone going to have a RTX 3090, so people might have problems and they have to scale down, because those scenes we see in the oldest trailers look pretty amazing, so I'm sure it might not even look like this. So. Except you have everything. You have a computer, a PC for like 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 euros, a screen for 2,000 euros. We will see. Yeah, what I said, RPG versus action adventure. Will it be more an RPG? Will it be an action adventure? So what is, it depends what you actually like more. And then also want to keep in mind, so look at the stock of the company CD Projekt Red. It's a Polish company. Look at the stock. So it was really on a big run up since months and years, since the announcement of Cyberpunk 2077. It was really going up like crazy. So also watch this stock actually, my friends. So when Cyberpunk 2077 is coming out, how it will develop. So what else do we have? So yeah, people might say that the NPCs are maybe not going to be so interesting. Maybe the NPCs are not so unique. Maybe they are much more scripted. So the talking with them is going to maybe not being even so interesting than they thought, like in a Chemnu-like version. Then can you really enter all of the buildings? Maybe you can only enter 30% of the buildings. So that's always something to keep in mind. So yeah, then comparing the game maybe too much with Blade Runner, comparing it constantly with The Witcher 3. So that's also always an aspect. Maybe the game is too bright, maybe it's too colorful and people expect something very dark and gritty. So a tonal range that's not so satirical, not so humoristic. Maybe the density itself on the NPCs is not satisfying, because the optimization process was actually taking out a lot of the NPCs. And then the NPCs are just plain boring because they're just pedestrians. So, and how is the driving going to be? Is the driving going to be really so much fun? Is it arcade? Is it more simulation style? How are factions work? Are you a lone mercenary, a lone wolf in this game? So how do you interact actually with those factions? How do you interact with other main characters? Or is it just watching? You sit there and you watch something. Maybe the interaction in the storyline itself has no outcome. Maybe you say A and you think something else happens when you would say B, and maybe in the end in the game the same happens, even if you say A, B, C. So it's all possible. Yeah, and then it's definitely. Yeah, and then we're going to have graphical problems, optimization problems. It's going to be much more pixelated probably. The anti-aliasing maybe not working so good with everyone. The color scheme not so good with everyone. Maybe we have pop-ins because the streaming into your RAM is not working correctly. Maybe your machine cannot run it. So all these potential issues are really, really problematic and can lower than the expectation, or can disappoint you if you have too many expectations. So when day one will come and the game is not working at all, just imagine this. So people would get furious. They're waiting for this game like since years, and then it would work. So then you would probably see some sort of review bombing. So it's maybe also a difficult engine. Who knows this? So is it maybe also possible for the community to make mods for it, like it was with The Witcher? Is the community going to like it? Maybe someone makes a third-person mod. Is this going to work? So I think there's just so much, and to be honest, so it's always important with a major release like this to lower your expectations. I mean, it looks so impressive, and they were postponing the game so often, and everyone would think that this game is is just like the masterpiece, the game made by gods. I think it's the game made by gods. So I have also the impression when you read through the Steam forum, you have the impression everyone is so much hyped. I'm hyped myself, but in the end, it's just going to be another game, and I'm sure it's going to be better than The Witcher, because I really love the setting, and even just watching those trailers here, I just have the impression like everything is so perfect, everything is so detailed. Oh my god, sorry. Now I'm already hyping it, but yeah, I'm just hyping it like everyone else. So therefore I would say, my friends, we should all lower a little bit our expectations. So maybe it needs like 6 more months, maybe it needs a new PC on your side, maybe it needs a PlayStation 5, I don't know, just some new hardware, and maybe then the game is going to be that awesome. So, and because it's going to be different to Witcher 3, it's going to be different to GTA, and I have the impression I'm going to have an amazing game. But yeah, I'm hyping myself since months, since years, but it can only disappoint you if you hype yourself. So, and for me, I just hope that it's fluid and that the gameplay is great. So, alright, thank you guys. I'm very much interested in your opinions, so write it down below in the commentary section, and see you the next time. Bye bye.